So right now you are maybe not a morning person. You really struggle to get up in the morning. As soon as that alarm goes, you hit that alarm and you go back to bed. It keeps going off 2 or 3 times. Eventually you don't end up waking up. Has that happened to you before? Does that sound like you? If it is, then this video is going to be perfect for you. Or maybe you just found this video, came across it, and you thought it'd be interesting to see what I have to say. It will be interesting nonetheless, so keep on watching because I'll have some knowledge to share with you. Not really knowledge, it's going to be some basic stuff that will help you to become a morning person. So being a morning person, let's define that. Someone who's good in the morning, somebody, as soon as the alarm goes off, they hit the alarm, they get up and they attack the day from the first moment onwards and they take control of it. What this means is that you're more productive, you get up, maybe you exercise, you go to the gym, you have a healthy breakfast, or if you intermittent fast, whatever you do, you have a healthy routine, and you get to work early and you have a positive start to the day, which is very, very important, by the way. It is important just from a mental health perspective and just for you to succeed in life in general. It's a habit that will help you in everything. I mean, I'm sure I don't need to explain this to you. If you're watching this and you really want to become a morning person, then you already have the right attitude. You want to become somebody who is more productive and who has more time during the day. So the question is, how do you achieve this? How do you become somebody who's considered a morning person? And for me, in my opinion, it all starts with your vocabulary. So if you're somebody who says, I am not a morning person, I really struggle in the morning, you have already lost. Words are actually so powerful. You have to use positive words, and the positive words are going to manifest themselves. Unfortunately though, negative words do exactly the same, but do the other way around. If you say negative words, then those things are going to come true. When you say you're not a morning person, guess what's going to happen? You are not going to be a morning person. When you wake up in the morning, it's going to give you an excuse not to wake up. When the alarm goes off, you're going to hit the alarm and you're going to go back to bed and you're going to break the promises that you have made to yourself. I'm not saying you have to wake up early in the morning every day. All I'm saying is that you have to be able to make promises to yourself and keep these promises. So if you told yourself the night before that you are going to be waking up at 6 in the morning, what that means is as soon as the alarm goes off, you hit the alarm, you get up and you get going because you made that promise to yourself. But as I was saying, you have to completely transform your vocabulary. Stop saying things like, I'm a morning person, I'm not a morning person. There is no such things. Nobody is a morning person. Everybody struggles. Maybe some people more than others, but nonetheless, everybody struggles to an extent to wake up in the morning. There are two types of people. People that go back to sleep and the people who get up. So you want to become the people that get up, right? That's what you're trying to achieve. So if you start calling it not a morning person or a morning person, then it's almost not going to help you, right? You have to be very honest to yourself. And instead of labeling yourself as one of these, you just get up and keep going. Stop overcomplicating it. All it is getting up in the morning. Now, right now you might be thinking, yeah, but that's so hard. I really struggle. As soon as the alarm goes off, I feel really bad about myself. But you have to look at it this way. Short-term struggle because it's hard to get up. But long-term satisfaction because you are going to be proud of yourself. You're establishing a routine, a morning routine that will help you for the rest of your life. So the question is, how do you achieve long-term being a morning person? I didn't describe that very well, but you get my point. How do you become a morning person in the long term? And you do this simply by building a habit where you wake up in the morning no matter how you feel. So have you ever heard the saying that it actually takes longer to break a habit than to build one? This is actually great news because all you need to do is build a habit and then it's going to be way harder to actually break it. Unfortunately, to build a habit, even that will take you a little bit of time. I mean, it really depends on the situation, but in 3-4 weeks, you can build a very, very good habit for yourself. Most of the time it's 3-4 weeks. Sometimes it can be longer, sometimes it's less. I guess it also depends on your personality, but all you need to do is for 3-4 weeks, promise yourself that every morning you are going to be waking up, let's say at 6 o'clock, hit the alarm and you get going. And you do this for 3-4 weeks straight. You make that promise to yourself and you keep that promise. Once you have done this for 3-4 weeks, you have established a habit. When you have the habit, it's going to be so hard to actually break the habit. No matter how tired you are going to be waking up regardless because it's almost like routine. You're not going to care how you feel. You're going to be waking up regardless. Because waking up in the morning is never going to get easy. It's never going to get easier. All that's going to happen is you're going to wake up not caring how hard it is and how tired you are. You're going to wake up and get going. And the good news, of course, which I'm sure you know, is that waking up, it's always the first 5 minutes that's hard. Once you have woken up, Once you got going, I mean, you're still tired during the day, perhaps, but you kind of forget about it because you have things to do. And this is the reason why you have to go through that short-term struggle to get up, which will give you long-term satisfaction and pride. You'll be proud of yourself and you will establish a morning routine. So please, build a habit. For 3-4 weeks, constantly, every morning, promise yourself that you are going to be waking up no matter how you are feeling. Once you have done this, I promise you, it's almost going to be harder to stay in bed afterwards, because then you have built that habit. And then, as I was saying, no matter how you feel, you are going to feel bad to not wake up in the morning. Even if you are tired, your conscience will not let you go back to sleep. So please build a habit by constantly doing it and then wake up. And please change your vocabulary. If you say to people, you're not a morning person, do not ever say this ever again. If you say you're not a morning person, this is going to manifest itself. Just say, oh, it's okay, I'm going to get up, I'm going to smash today. And just use more positive words in general, and this will help you. You'll be surprised how much it will actually help you. Words can't really describe it. It's something that you have to experience. So these negative words like that, get rid of it from your dictionary. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. This is what it was for this one. If you enjoy content to do with self-improvement like this video, then consider subscribing to the YouTube channel. If you enjoyed it, if you found it valuable, then also consider giving it a like. And tune in for the next one, which I will actually release next week.